tornado caused damage in Greenland, Arkansas, Monday evening. Violent and destructive tornadoes swept through northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, including significant damage in the Greenland area. Storms in Arkansas with at least 2 confirmed tornadoes left damage and over 34,000 power outages across the area. Tad Sowers with Washington County said there were reports of damage in Greenland, West Fork, South Fayetteville, Lincoln, Cane Hill, and around Baumwalker Stadium. The Lincoln Fire Department said the storm damaged multiple structures and brought down several power lines and trees. There are no injuries reported at this time. Greenland was one of multiple spots in northwest Arkansas and the River Valley impacted by severe storms on Monday evening. Stout said multiple power lines were down and buildings were damaged, making it difficult to evaluate the overall damage in the area. He said the first step of recovery is getting the power back on in the city, which will take a little while. The storm blew the roof off a business on Main Avenue and sent it across the road. It ended up in an empty lot and debris has made the road impassable. The storm that hit parts of northwest Arkansas on Sunday left damage behind throughout parts of Springdale. First responders were turning people around and sending them back to Fayetteville. No major injuries were reported in Washington County. Tad Sowers, Director of Communications, said. A multi-day outbreak of severe thunderstorms across the U.S. continued into Monday as Arkansas faced an increased threat of damaging winds, tornadoes, and softball-sized hail. A tornado watch continued until 2 a.m. Tuesday for parts of Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Texas as the storm progressed east. While the risk of tornadoes seems likely over for central Arkansas, other parts of the state are still at risk and continue to see heavy storms. There are nearly 200 storm shelters in Arkansas that are open to the public, according to the Arkansas Department of Emergency Management. Most of the shelters are in school buildings. However, many are in community buildings, churches, or other locations. Different shelters have different rules. The map below lists the rules collected by the ADEM. It's a good idea to plan before severe weather develops. Emergency crews have been spread out across portions of Arkansas and Oklahoma as relentless rounds of severe weather and tornadoes blasted the region on Monday, damaging homes and knocking out power. The Arkansas Department of Transportation confirms trees are down along Highway 59 in the Lincoln area. The Prairie Grove Police Department says it is in mutual aid with Lincoln on damaged homes. Dangerous storms erupted across the central U.S. Monday, bringing several tornadoes, damaging hail, and the potential for flash flooding to a region already battered by days of deadly severe weather. Residents across parts of Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Texas endured yet another round of destructive conditions as the storms swept through. In addition to potentially strong and long-track tornadoes, the powerful systems produced wind gusts over 70 miles per hour and baseball-sized hail. The videos of damage from parts of Arkansas showed power poles snapped, trees uprooted, and homes shredded into splinters of wood and drywall. Power outages and flight delays also mounted in the storm's path. Monday's extreme weather threat came as America's heartland continues recovery efforts after deadly storms slammed communities in Kentucky and Missouri, including St. Louis, over the weekend. On Monday evening, radar showed a large debris signature near the community of Greenland in Arkansas, which appeared to have taken a direct hit from a tornado. The tornado then continued toward the Fayetteville area before lifting. Trees have been knocked down across the area, and damage was reported within the city of Greenland, as well as smaller communities in the area off of Campbell Loop, Smoky Lane, and in the Lincoln area. Despite the tornado, the sheriff's office said there have been no reports of injuries in the county. City officials in Fayetteville told Fox Weather that the city did experience some localized flooding and scattered power outages during the severe weather Monday. No injuries or swift water rescues were reported, and emergency crews are continuing to assess storm impacts. In addition, the city sent first responders to Greenland to help with recovery efforts there. In addition to potentially strong and long-track tornadoes, the powerful systems produced wind gusts over 70 miles per hour and baseball-sized hail. The Lincoln Consolidated School District will be closed Tuesday after severe weather ripped through northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. The district made the decision, citing concerns about bus routes being blocked by trees and flooding. 2 tornadoes are currently active just east of Lincoln, Arkansas, moving northeast along US 62 toward Prairie Grove, Greenland, and Fayetteville. One of the tornadoes is large and extremely dangerous, posing a serious threat as it approaches the heavily populated Fayetteville area. Residents are urged to seek shelter immediately. The National Weather Service also reported that a tornado was spotted east of Fayetteville and is moving east-northeast into areas north of Elkins and south of Goshen. Social media videos show severe damage, with destroyed homes, uprooted trees, and shattered fences. Emergency teams are assisting residents impacted by the destruction. Even some videos also show very severe hail in some areas. The National Weather Service had forecasted severe thunderstorms across the central and southern plains and Ozarks, impacting Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Kansas, Texas, and Nebraska. Residents could experience damaging winds, potential hurricane-force gusts, intense tornadoes, and large hail, with some stones reaching baseball size. Residents could face widespread damaging winds, including some at hurricane force, multiple tornadoes, some potentially strong or intense, and large, widespread hail, with some stones reaching the size of baseballs. The slick spots could be especially bad in places where the hail had just fallen. Places in Benton and Washington counties looked as if they had been impacted by winter snow, not early summer hail. The hail fell during a series of thunderstorms on Sunday afternoon.